Well, it's that time again. That time where I'm reading old fanfiction because 2020 is making me regress into my 13-year-old self. Actually, 2020 is over, so I guess I really don't have an excuse. Good thing I don't care. Today we will be reading the Wattpad classic, Sold to One Direction, which, if you haven't been on TikTok, yeah, is exactly what it sounds like. So let's get into it, shall we? Chapter 1. Get your shit and leave, my so-called mom said. Now that is a way to start off a piece of literature. You gotta have a hook. I don't understand. Just because we don't have enough money doesn't mean you sell your own daughter. You find a better job or something. Pretty good point. Kind of an extreme measure to take. I don't want to, Mom. We wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't spent our money for heroin. I was pissed. Really great use of exposition and backstory here. I mean, we got straight into it. She's being sold, she knows she's being sold, so why shouldn't we? Why are we pretending like that's not where this is going? And she really added a layer of realism by adding in the drug addiction. It really helps ground the story. She didn't say anything. She just went upstairs and came back with my bags. She threw them at me. Then all of a sudden, there was a knock at my door. Let's just say that knock changed my life. Chapter 2. I didn't dare go near it. My mom kept saying go get it. I ignored her. I don't want to leave. She went to the door instead. I stayed in that one spot, not moving at all. She thought I was playing, but I am so serious. Give them hell, my mind kept reminding me. I liked the spirit. The door opened, and I heard multiple footsteps. One with a deep British voice answered, "Where is she?" After that, I didn't hear nothing. Then people walked in. It's One Direction. I ran up the stairs successfully, but then I ran into a wall. An actual wall. I got up, then got lifted up onto someone's back. It was Paul. Damn. Who the hell is Paul? Paul is One Direction security/bodyguard. I figured, but someone said Paul McCartney. I was put, not thrown, in the back of a van. What will I be doing? Am I like a sex slave or slave? I was so scared they were gonna say the first one. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure that would be very terrifying for this person that wrote a One Direction fanfic to think that. Never mind. No, you're just gonna be our maid. We have plenty of sex slaves, Louis answered with a little wink. Aw, I thought she was our new sex slave, Harry whined. I understand this is completely detached from reality, but why wouldn't they just, like, get a regular maid? Is the biggest boy band in the world incapable of just calling a service? This is actually what inspired all the conspiracy theories about the elite being involved in sex trafficking. I didn't feel like talking, I just turned around. I wasn't gonna fall asleep. I didn't trust these creeps. Louis kept bugging me. Kira, why won't you talk to me? I don't know why I just started doing a British accent, as if they haven't had dialogue before this. I apologize for my lack of commitment to the character. That's all he asked. Finally, the car stopped. Chapter 3. They escorted me to the house. Liam opened the door and he led me up the stairs. He showed me to my new room, and it is way bigger than mine back home. Or should I even call that place home? She sold me, just for money. Aren't you supposed to be happy you have a loving daughter? Thankful, in fact? Well, not her. Pretty good point. I think that being angry at your mother for selling you is valid. A voice knocked me out of my zone. Her mind palace, if you will. Here you are, love. I hope everything's nice and comfy, but I'm just giving you a warning. Your room is next to Ari and Louise, and Ari has Evelyn tonight. So you might hear some things. I'm sorry, but there's a balcony right in here so you can go in there. If you don't want to hear that, you can come in the living room. Sorry, that was so all over the place. Believe it or not, I do have training in a British accent. I just haven't utilized it in a long time, and I'm not really trying very hard. For the small price of $20,000, you too can learn a British accent that is not passable at all. I was just cleaning up the upstairs bathroom, as I was told. I was new and didn't want to make a bad impression. After I was finished, it was 9 o'clock. They told me my dinner is at 9:30, so I have 30 minutes to get ready. I got in the shower, got dressed in my pajamas, and then brushed my curly black hair. Finally, I was dying for those old classic fanfic descriptions. If I don't know what the main character's hair looks like specifically, how am I supposed to be invested in the story? I was too busy spacing out that I didn't hear Louis calling me down. I ran down and was met by two beautiful girls. I didn't know who was who. I looked at them confused. "Hi, I'm Evelyn, and this is my friend, Emma," she said, shaking my hand. I politely shook hers and her friends. They seemed pretty nice. "Hi, I'm Kira," I smiled. I wonder what kind of slaves they were. Normal, like me? Or, sexual? I didn't even ask because you never know if it's a touchy subject. I already know Evelyn is a sex slave. Our food was there waiting for us at the table just like everybody else. They waited patiently except Niall. He looked irritated. I sat and we said our grace and dug in. I was so flipping hungry, I dug in quickly. I love the reverting back to supplementary curse words because up until now the author has had no problem cursing, but now for some reason she can't quite bring herself to say the F word. It's just out of her reach. Since I'm a maid, I have to clean up the kitchen and also Louis's room. I don't understand. Are they really this lazy? Obviously, because I'm here. See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't understand the need to go the human trafficking route. After I was finished, I went to Louis's room and knocked. It was silent, but then he finally came and answered it. "Finally, I get some room service," he says, exaggerating obviously. I walk in and he shuts the door. The room is freaking spotless. Why the hell am I here? I believe in this author. I believe that by the end of this fan fiction, she can say the F word. This is all just build up. Maybe it's like a PG-13 rated movie where you get one F word, but only one, and you have to use it really wisely. As you can tell, I lied. "So I can spend time with you, to get to know you," he says ever so sweetly. I think about it, but then again, it is Louis. What can go wrong? I'm so confused about the level of knowledge she has about One Direction because she immediately recognized them, she knew their bodyguard, but at the same time, she made it seem like she really didn't trust them either. Which, yeah, I guess it would be hard to trust people that bought you. But still, are you a fan or not? "Okay," I ask. So we sit down and he starts blabbing about random things. It's pretty funny. Then he starts talking about carrots and stuff. By now I was laughing so hard. If you grew up in the era of One Direction, you know exactly what this means. He's so stupid. I decided I should go to bed, so I told Louis goodnight and that I'll talk to him tomorrow. I had to take a shower. The rules seem pretty lax given that they bought her and could make her do anything. After my shower, I had on my pajamas. I laid down and started thinking about what my life would be like if I was still at home. Who knows? I started dazing off and zoning out, and finally, I was going to sleep. But bed rocking and moans interrupted me. What the hell? Is that what I'll be going through? Hearing this stuff? Call me crazy, but I think she's gonna be more than hearing it. I grabbed my pillow angrily and shoved it over my ears, but I could still hear the moaning. It's like his bed is right next to mine. I got up and stomped out angrily. I knocked on Louis's door, and he opened it. It looks like he's been through hell and back. "May I sleep with you? They are pretty loud." He cut me off by pulling me inside, with him. He dragged me to the bed and we both got in. I laid there cold. I had a cover, but it was chilly as heck. I cuddled up to Lou, and surprisingly, he hugged me until I fell asleep. Morning. I turned around to see Louis still asleep. I got up and ran into someone. I looked up and it was Evelyn. She looked so sore. "How do you look sore? Are you okay? You look like you're in so much pain," I asked, sounding a little bit concerned. "That's what happens when you're a sex slave," she said. I looked down. "Hey, it's fine. We was just about to watch a movie, Emma and I. You can join if you want." "Yeah, that actually sounds good." I ran in my room and got my cover, and then went into the theater. I watched some old movies until I was falling asleep. Thanks for all the reads and votes. It really means a lot. Thanks. Comment what y'all think. Thanks again. Oh man. Those were the first 3 chapters of Sold to One Direction. I hope you enjoyed. If there's any other fan fiction you'd like me to read, please comment it below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.